Shalom, shalom, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Today's topic I'm going to be talking about is going to be do a quick breakdown on that you need to stop following the Shedemite ways and stop wearing blonde hair and keep your hair, your nice woolly hair, natural, and stop, straightening your hair and stop getting hair extensions, all that rubbish, and stop putting dog, that dog hair, dog blonde hair in your hair. Stop weaving out your hair. Also, this doesn't look right. Every time I go out, I keep seeing the eaves with dirty dog hair. It doesn't look right. Need to start coming into the truth. Start keeping the commandments. Start wearing dresses. Start keeping it natural, and start keeping the high holy days also. So I'm gonna start off the first precept. So the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than a skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scalp. It's like it is a dry scalp, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. Yeah, that's plain. It's basically saying that the blonde hair is unclean, and you shouldn't be going to the hairdressers and keeping getting your hair weaving out, and because it's plain and simple. Because I watched a documentary, not a documentary, it's a film with Chris Rock. It's called Hair, and basically even all the celebrities are saying that the weave thing is, it's basically like a billion or might be a trillion hair industry, because all these heathens, the other nations, they're making money off our eaves, because the eaves keeping going to these Indian shops, these heathen shops, and they keep weaving out their hair, wasting the money on it. And plus, when you go inside the shops, these other nations don't respect you. They don't respect them. That's want the money, and if they don't have the money, if they try to buy it and they haven't got enough money, people cuss them and say put the stuff back, and Eves need to really start keeping it natural and stop following these other nations, because the other nations, these Shedemites, they want to follow us. They want to get our Eve's bodies. They want to follow our ways, because we're the fruit of the earth. So we're the salt of the earth. Everything we want to do, they always want to follow us. Yeah, let me get another preset. And if there be in a bald head, let me quote it. It's the book of it's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 42. And if there be in a bald head or bald forehead a white reddish sore, it is a leprosy sprung up in the bald head or his bald forehead. See that? It's basically saying that leprosy is, it's wicked, it's evil. These Eves shouldn't be putting these dead weave in the head, because even go back to what I was saying before, that documentary with Chris Rock, it's called Hair. It's basically saying and even one Edom on the show is saying why would you why would you even put that in the head, because it's got all kind of wicked stuff in there. Even these Indian heathens, they cast spell in it. She even said it in a film. She said she cast spells on the and rituals in the hair, and and your Eves wanna keep on putting that dead hair inside your head, and it's even mashing up the head as well. That's why most time when they take the weave out the head, it's making them go bald. Most bits of their hair is falling out, because the Most High is saying even telling you in the Bible that you're not meant to be putting these evil, wicked weave, dog, stringy hair inside your head. You're meant to be following the commandments, keeping your hair natural, and keeping the high holy days, and stop dressing like whores and harlots. Let me get another precept. So it's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 11. It is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean. Then there again, it's saying that this dog weave leprosy hair is unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. Yeah, that's plain and simple. Yeah, basically, yeah, even that before I came in the truth, one act, when he's on the highway and byways, he was preaching that used to be lined with a lot of like Edomites, heathen. And one morning, I think he woke up and basically, I think his skin was like a different color. It might have been blue or something, like, because like that was probably a sign from the Most High telling him that he shouldn't be laying with these heathen women because they're dirty and unclean, and they basically got leprosy in it because in the hair it's unclean. All the weave and the dog string hair is unclean. They shouldn't be that, and you shouldn't be lying with these dogs, because the Most High gave us like 12 tribes of Israel, like 12 tribes of beautiful women of Zion. We shouldn't be laying with these other nations. We need to start keeping the commandments and keeping high holy days, and not keeping up with this Babylon, it's like with these Babylon days, and they're wicked. Even let me get like a definition of leprosy. The King James Version Dictionary, the definition of leprosy. Leprosy, a foul contagious disease. See that? Appearing in dry, white, thin, scruffy scabs, attending with violent, attended with violent itching. Itch, itch sometimes covers the whole body, rarely the face. One species of it is called ephraimtitis. The term leprosy is applied to two very distinct diseases, the scaly and the tabernated, or the proper leprosy and the ephraimtitis. The former is characterized by smooth laminated scales, sometimes livid but usually whitish. In the latter the skin is thickened, livid and tubulated. It is called the black leprosy, but the term is also applied to the livid variety of the skull. The variety of the scaly leprosy. See that? Even these heathens, no, it's like even the Bible dictionary is talking about but it shouldn't be that leprosy is wicked and unclean. Yeah, so just to show you jakes and even in the highways and byways, you'll always see a Jake or even see an Eve with these dirty, ugly, heathen women, and that you shouldn't be with them because the Most High gave us a lot of women, not slackhead. The Most High gave us beautiful people that look like us, and don't understand why you want to keep on getting in these dirty nations, because it's gonna mess up the seed in the long run. You're meant to be getting over the same people that look like us and that, but the so-called the system bamboos us, not all of us, but like the majority of us, to like think and put that self-hatred on us, to think that we shouldn't be getting with each other. They should be getting at the other nation, because they're gonna think that they win a prize, but that's not the problem. Problem is we need to stick with each other. That's the only way you're gonna get this kingdom. Stop all this foolishness of self-hatred and red eye and screwing up your face when you see each other on the road. And yeah, but let me get another precept. One sec. get the last precept. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 43. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the rising of the sore be white, reddish, in his bald head, or in his bald forehead, as the leprosy appeareth in the skin of the flesh. Yeah, that's plain and simple. It's basically telling you shouldn't be putting this weave in the head on these dead blonde hair now, because like even in Leviticus it's telling you it's unclean. Yeah, and to link up with Leviticus to 30, it's saying that it's a plague, innit, and you shouldn't be putting it inside you. Shouldn't be putting it in your skin. And most of you like use Jakes and Eves or coons and that when they get with the oppressor and thinking that they're better than us, but that's not the fact, because how can we be better than us if they want to keep on following our ways, keep on getting melanin shots, trying to get lip fillers and etc. Yeah, Eves and the truth need to wake up, especially Eves and that part of Israel and that are wearing fringes and that. It's mostly Eves on social media are all wicked and want to do your own thing, and don't want to keep the commandments, don't want to keep the high holy days. And yeah, I think that's it, man. I sign up. I give all praises to Most High, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, death to Babylon, and hopefully more Eves and Jakes and the truth can wake up and stop getting down this Babylon system. With that, I say Shalom.